Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to solve the Rubik's Cube 3 on 3. I've done some research on it and I'm going to teach you some new techniques and faster algorithms, so stay with me and you'll have fun. So first let's know the cube. Each cube has exactly 6 sides, each one with its own color: white, green, yellow, blue, orange, and red. In order to solve the cube, you need to work with layers, which I'll explain later. So you have the right layer, the left layer, top layer, bottom layer or down layer, front layer, which is right in front of you, back layer at the back, and middle layer. You also need to know the parts of the cube. Let's make this a little bit clearer. So we have the white here is the center. The yellow ones here are the edges. And these 4 whites are the corner. So this is a corner piece, corner piece, corner piece, corner piece. And this one is an edge, yellow and red. Yellow and blue edge, orange and yellow edge. So corners, 4 corners here in each side. Of course you also have here 4 corners. These are edges, and this is the center. So let's start. This is where we're heading. We are heading into solving a whole cube. The first phase in solving the cube is to create a cross at the top. For that you need to choose the first color. So let's choose, I choose white. You choose it by selecting its center and placing it, holding it like this when the white center is at the top. And now you turn the whole cube to the opposite side of that first color of the white. So from now on the white is the first color. Okay, and now we need to surround this yellow, which is the opposite color of the white in this case. We need to surround it by 4 white edges. We already have one here, but let's say we didn't have, so we place it like this. We look for the other 3 edges. So we have one here and another one here. Let's put it up here, and one is missing here. Where is it? Oh, it's here. So we need to turn it a little bit and then turn it twice. Okay, so we have surrounded the yellow one with the 4 edges of the first color. Reminding you, our goal here in this phase is to create a white cross. Now you need to connect each one of these edges to its adjacent color. For example, there's white here and red here. So let's look for the red center. And when you find it and connect it, you see the red center is connected to the red part of the edge. You hold it like this on your right hand side and turn the right layer twice. Once, twice. And forget it for a while. Let's look at this one. White and orange. So let's connect this. We look for the orange center, and it's here. And again, you hold it like this when it's to your right, this connection, and you turn the right layer twice. Once, twice. And this one is already connected, but let's say it's not, so you look for it, you connect the white, green and green center, hold it to your right hand side and turn the whole right layer twice. So once, twice. Now we need to connect the last edge, white and blue, so we need to look for the blue center. And it's here. And you turn to your right hand side and turn the right layer twice. Once, twice. And that's it. Now you turn the whole cube and you get a cross. You don't care about the corners right now, we'll talk about it in the next phase. And you see that not only did you get a cross, but it's also connected, which is very important. Connected, by connecting I mean that the orange part of the edge is connected to the orange center, the blue part of this edge is connected to the blue center, and same goes to the red and green. At this phase you already have a cross and all its edges are connected. So the goal in this phase is to create a complete color, white in this case, complete color at the top side of the cube, but at the same time we want the top layer to be complete as well. That means that here we have orange, we want all these to be orange as well. And here we have green, we want all these to be green as well and connected to this side, which will be all red. And here all blue, all at the same time. It's very simple. Let's see how we do it. So let's see what we have here. In order to complete the color, the white color in this case, we must place all the corners in their right locations. So we should have white at the top and the connecting colors at the top layer. So in this case, for example, we have white at the top, which seems to be good, but it's not good in this case because we need to have this side green and this side red, and it's orange and blue, so it's not good. We should take this one down. We'll do it later. In general, all the missing corners will always be at the top layer or at the bottom layer. So let's start with this one. Let's see where it belongs. Orange, blue, and white. It should be here. How do I know? By the edges. Should have white here, orange here, and blue here, so this piece should be white, orange, and blue. And in this case we have it here. So let's take it down without ruining the cross, of course, and all the connections that we have. So we take the right layer downward, we take the bottom away from where we took it down, and then we lift the right layer. Still have the cross, still have its connections, the edges are connected, and the white, orange, and blue is here. So let's put it exactly below where it should be. We decided by the white side. So if we take it up, it's connected, but we've ruined the cross, so we cannot do it like this. We take it back downward, have the cross, and the white is exactly below where it should be. Now we take it away from where it should be. Don't take it here because when you turn it, it will be in another place. So just again place it right below where it should be, and take it away from there. Now turn the right side, right layer downward, and now bring back the piece that we took away, and now the right layer upward, and we have it connected. See? White here, blue here, orange here. It's connected. Now we need to connect all the others as well, all the other corners as well. Let's see if we have something simple. No? Okay. So let's take this one. White. We always look for white. For corners with the color of the first color. In this case, it's white. So again, let's take it down And in this case, if we take it away, it won't help us much, because when we take this side, the right side up, this corner will be at the bottom. It won't help us. So let's take it back again. And in this case, where it's in front of you, you take the right layer downward and you turn it once to the right, and then the right layer up, and we have the white in front of us. So again, just in case it's not clear, if this side is in front of you, if you take it down and take it to the right, to the side of the layer, and you take it up, it's right in front of you. Now let's see what it is. Red and green. So let's look for the red and green. It's right here. We place this white right below where it should be. If we take it up, we ruin the cross here, so it's not good, but it's connected here, so it's the right place. That's how we know it. So what do we do? Take it away, just as the previous step. Take down the right layer and turn the bottom to the right and turn the right side up. And we connected the red and the green. Now let's take care of this one. White, green and orange. Where is it? Right here. So we place this corner right below where it should be. Again, if you take it up, you ruin the cross, it's not good. So you take it away, take it down, turn the bottom layer to the right and connect it. And again. And as you can see, we have all orange, all green, 2 reds and 2 blues. So we need to find this piece. Where is it? Oh, it's hiding at the bottom. So what do we do? It's very simple. What you do is just turn. Let's do it from the left, so you won't think that it's only possible from the right side. So in this case, we turn whichever one we want. You can do it from the right or from the left. It depends on, in this case, whether you're left-handed or right-handed, or whichever is more convenient for you. So we take the left layer downward, and now it's hiding here. So we just turn it once, twice, and we see it here. And now if we take the left layer up, all the things that we've done are not ruined, are still in place, and we have the white in front of us. We always want the white in front of us, the first color. And again, we put it here, right where it should be. If we take it up, we will ruin everything, so we don't do it. We take it away from where it should be. Take the right layer downward, turn it back, and we've got it. A complete color, complete red, complete blue, complete orange, complete green. We can move on to the next phase, but I'll show you some more examples just to be on the safe side. In this case, I've ruined this corner on purpose and hid it at the bottom. You can only work with corners which you can see. So in this case it's hidden, so we need to bring it up so we'll see it. We need to see the white color. So this can be done in 2 ways, either from the left or from the right. I'll do it from the right in this case. So we turn the right layer downward once, and then turn the bottom layer twice. Once, twice, it doesn't matter which direction. And then we turn the right layer up again, and we can see the missing white corner here. And now we need to bring it to the place where it's exactly below where it should be. So it should be here. You see it's blue and red here. it's right here. And again, if we take it up, we ruin everything here. It's not good. So we need to take it away from its connection. In this case, it's to the right. Take left layer downward, bring this one back to the left, and take the left layer up again, and we connected it. So this thing can be done either from the right or from the left. So again, if we have a corner with a white color in front of you, exactly below where it should be, you take it away from there to the right. Take the left layer down and bring the bottom to the left and take it back. You can do the same thing from the right. Let's take it like this. You place the corner right below where it should be. Take it away. Since we're doing it from the right side, you take it to the left and take the right layer downward, take it the bottom back to the right and take it okay, like this. So if it's from the right, you take it to the left. We are from the right, you take it to the left, take it back. If you want to take it here, you take it to the right, take the left layer and back. Another interesting case that I have here for you. You see you have a complete color here, but the top layer is incomplete. The orange and blue is okay, they are connected. So are the green and orange. But something went wrong on purpose. I did it with a red and blue and red and green. We have two misplaced corners, so we need to take them down without ruining all the things that we've built so far. So we do it. Let's start with this one, and once we fix it, it will force this one to go down and we'll be able to work with it. Remember, in order to work with a corner, really work with it, you have to see it right in front of you at the bottom layer. If it's hidden at the bottom side, it's not good. If it's here, somehow twisted or flipped or whatever, it's not good. It has to be here. So let's take it down without ruining anything. We take the right layer downward. We turn the bottom layer to the left, away from the connection. Turn the right layer upward. And now we place the corner right below where it should be. It's green and red. It should be here. So since it's a right layer here, we take it to the left. Take the right layer downward. Take the bottom to the right and turn the right layer upward. And we connected the red and the green. Now we have the last white corner. Put it exactly below where it should be. In this case, it's the left layer, below the left layer. So we take it to the right. We take the left layer downward. Turn the bottom layer back where it should be and turn the left layer upward, and we connected everything. Another interesting case that I created here, we have this corner in its right location, but it's flipped. It's not well placed. So what you do here is take the right layer downward, turn this one to the right, the bottom. Now you take the right layer upward again, and now you can work with the white because you see it. And in this case, it's exactly below where it should be. So this one is the right side, so we take it to the left, take the right side, right layer down, we bring it back, the bottom to the right, and right layer upward, and you connected it. Very simple. So now you can move on to the next phase. In this phase, you need to create a second layer without ruining the first one and without ruining the complete color which you created at the top side of the cube. You need to place every edge in its right location in the second layer so that you have a complete second layer below the first layer. In order to create a second layer, you need to use one of two algorithms, the right algorithm or the left algorithm. For those of you who don't know what algorithm is, well, an algorithm is a sequence of actions or steps that you need to perform in order to solve a problem or to complete a task. For example, a recipe for cooking something is actually an algorithm. And in order to solve the cube, you need to perform some algorithms, which I'll show you in this video. So as I said, there are two algorithms, right and left, and I'll show you how to know when to use each one of these two algorithms. Let's take a look at the right one. See that there's a missing edge here. How do you know which edge is missing? By the center pieces. For example, in this case, we have orange center here and a blue center here. So they have to be connected with an orange and blue edge, which we don't have. It's located somewhere here. We'll talk about it in a second. And if we take a look at the second cube, again, we have an orange center here and a blue center here, and they have to be connected by a blue and orange edge, which is not in a space. Right now we have a green and yellow, and in the other cube we have yellow and red. So let's see how we deal with this. You need to place the missing edge below the two layers which have the same color as the edge, so that you'll have a vertical straight line with one color. A straight line is three consecutive pieces with the same color. So if we take a look at the right cube, we just do this and we place the missing edge, which is orange and blue. We place it right below the two layers here, so we have three orange pieces. And if we take a look at the left cube, we have three blue pieces. The missing edge is again blue and orange, only from the other side. So now we have it in both cubes. It's very important to know these two cases. One is from the right and one is from the left. You see, it's the same edge, only on the right side it's three orange pieces, 1, 2, 3, and on the left it's blue, 1, 2, 3. So if the vertical straight line with the misplaced edge is on the right hand side of where the edge should be, then you need to perform the right algorithm when you face the straight line. So this is the case. In this case, if we'll take a closer look at this, we'll see that this vertical line is on your right and this side is on your left. Unlike the other case, which is the opposite, the straight line is on your left and the other part is on your right. So let's start with the right side. In this case, again, the vertical line is on the right, then you run or perform the right algorithm. So here how it goes, and it's on the screen right now, so you'll be able to follow it. We start with the bottom clockwise to the right, and then left clockwise downward, bottom counterclockwise to the left, left counterclockwise upward, bottom counterclockwise to the left, front counterclockwise bottom clockwise to the right, and front clockwise. And we have completed this edge here. Now we run the left algorithm. Again, the vertical line here is on your left. So we face it. The missing edge is here, and it should be here on the right. We face it and we run the left algorithm, which is here. So bottom counterclockwise to the left. Take it away from the connection point. Right counterclockwise downward. Bottom to the right, clockwise. Right upward, clockwise. Bottom to the right, clockwise. Front clockwise. Bottom counterclockwise to the left, and front up counterclockwise. And we have it connected here. So we did it for both cases, one from the left, one from the right. In general, you need to perform it 4 times at the most, 1 per each misplaced edge. But there are cases in which 1 misplaced edge or more are not at the bottom. Another thing which you may find is a misplaced edge at the second layer. That means that an edge is at the second layer but not in the location where it should be. Or that an edge is in the right location but it's flipped. Let's see what it means. If you take a look at the bottom layer here, you'll see that all its edges have white color in them, either at the top or at the bottom, and that's the color of the bottom side, so we don't want it. That means all the edges are that we need are in the second layer, but they are misplaced or flipped. If we take a look at this one, see it's blue and orange, but it's flipped. And this one is red and green, it should be here. And this one is green and orange, and it should be here. All of them, all the missing edges are in the second layer, but not in the right place. So actually, the solution for this is very simple. You just do what we did before. You perform either the right algorithm or the left algorithm. But for the first one, if you have all 4 of them misplaced, this is a very rare case, but you need to know how to solve it. You just replace one that you choose, whichever one you want, or whichever one you need. You replace it with one of the edges from the bottom, whichever is suitable, whichever one you want again. So let's take this one and we just take it down to the bottom layer. How do we do it? Again, with the algorithm. So let's choose the right algorithm. So we plan to bring this one, the yellow and red, just temporarily, put it here. This will force the blue and red to go down. So what we do here is the right algorithm. So bottom to the right, left downward, bottom to the left, left upward, bottom to the left, front counterclockwise, bottom to the right, and front clockwise. And it's here, and if we flip, you see that the red and blue edge is here. So let's bring it to where we need it. Again, we have a vertical straight line here, and since it's on the left, we want to move it here, and this will bring it to its right location and force this red and blue to go down. So later we'll take care of this red and red and green. So now we perform the left algorithm, and so here how it goes. Bottom to the left, right downward, bottom to the right, right upward, bottom to the right, front clockwise, bottom to the left, and front counterclockwise. And we fix this one. Now let's take care of this. Green and red, we put it here, and again we perform, since it's on the left, the green color is on the left, we perform the left algorithm. Bottom to the left, right downwards, bottom to the right, right upward, bottom to the right, front clockwise, bottom to the left, and front up counterclockwise. And we fixed it here. This forced the edge that was here to go down here, so let's look for it. And we have it here. Orange and green. Again, we have a left. Okay, so you already know it by now. Bottom to the left, right downwards, bottom to the right, right upwards, bottom to the right, front clockwise, bottom to the left, front here, and we fixed it. So we have most of it ready. We just have the flipped edge here, so again we'll replace it with this one. Let's do the right algorithm, and we'll place the yellow here. So bottom to the right, left downward, bottom to the left, left upward, bottom to the left, front counterclockwise, bottom to the right, and we got it. Now it's here, and now the orange and blue should go here, and we'll perform the right algorithm, since the orange side, the vertical line here is on the right. So let's perform the right algorithm again. So bottom to the right, left downwards, bottom to the left, left upwards, bottom to the left, front counterclockwise, bottom to the right, and front clockwise. And we have the whole second layer complete, and we didn't ruin the color, we didn't ruin the first layer. We have two complete colors, sorry, two complete layers. We now have two complete layers. In this phase, you need to create a cross at the bottom while preserving the complete color at the top and the two complete layers, of course. If you already have a cross, you can move on to the next phase. In this phase, you need to hold the cube upside down like this. Until now we had the white on the top, at the top. Now we're gonna have this side, the yellow side, in front of us, so the cube has to be held upside down. This is, for those of you who don't know, the cross is what you see here. This is our goal. I created it in advance, so we have one center piece here and four edges of the same color. This is our goal in this phase. And in this phase, the corners are not important at all. They will be important in the next phases, but for now we only care about the cross. So if we get a cross and one corner, it's okay, or two corners, we don't care, as long as we have at least a cross. And in order to create the cross, we need to perform an algorithm, which I'll show you in a second. And we're gonna perform this algorithm once, twice, or three times, but not more. That depends on the shape of the cube, on the status of the pieces. So let's see what it means. So here I created the worst case, where you only have the center here and you need to add the four edges. That means all the four edges are at the top layer here. One is here, one here, one here, and one here. So in this case, you'll have to perform the algorithm exactly 3 times. Let's do it. So front clockwise to the right, up clockwise to the left, right clockwise upward, up counterclockwise to the right, right hand side counterclockwise downward, and the front to the left counterclockwise. See that first of all we didn't ruin anything. Second, we've got this straight line. You may find in this case another corner here, or maybe two, but you'll have at least one vertical line if you started with only the center. So this is the second worst case, where you have two edges already here and two here. So again, the rule is always to place one edge with a color across right in front of you, and if you can, place another edge on your right hand side. So when we started with only one center and no edges, doesn't matter where you do it, because you'll have one edge in front of you and one on the right, and or the other two are here, but you don't care, so you have one here and one on the right. In this case, when you have a straight line, you always place the straight line like this, or in other words, place the edge, one edge with the color of the cross in front of you, and the other one has no other choice but to be at the rear side, the back side. In this case, if you have this, where you cannot place one edge on the right and one in front of you, and you can only do it with one in front of you and one at the back, you need to perform this algorithm twice. So let's do it once and see what happens. Okay. Now again we have the center and two edges here. And you might find it like this, or like this, it doesn't matter. You just need to place one edge in front of you and the other one to your right. In this case it's a blue one, so it's not good. We need to place two yellow ones, one in front of us and one on the right hand side. This is what we want. Not like this, not like this, exactly like this. One yellow edge in front of you and one on the right hand side. If you have this, it doesn't matter what happens here. It doesn't matter how many corners you have here. You'll always have two edges here and one center here, of course. But the corners are not important at all. So if you have one edge in front of you and one on the right hand side, you need to perform the algorithm once and you get a cross. Let's do it, and I'll summarize it after that. So find the algorithm again, and we get a cross now, and we got a cross. You may find just a cross, you may have a cross in one corner, or just like this corner with two missing diagonal corners. It doesn't matter, as long as you have at least a cross. This is what we wanted. Now let's summarize it. So if you have only the center, again the corners are not important. If you have one center, that means all the edges are surrounding it, then you can perform the algorithm from wherever you want, but you need to do it exactly 3 times and you get a cross. So let's do it once. After doing it once from this situation where you had only the center, you'll always get this straight line. You may have corners or not, but doesn't matter, you'll have a straight line. That means the two edges are here and here. So you place one of them in front of you. Always place one edge with the color of the cross in front of you and one on the right if possible. In this case it's not possible because the other one is right here. So if you find this case after creating 2 layers, you know that you have to perform the algorithm twice. So let's do it once. And then you get the best case that you can hope for after solving the two layers, aside from getting across, of course, is this. Again, you have two edges already here, so the others are here, and here. So you may find it like this. It doesn't matter. You just turn it until you have one edge with the color of the cross in front of you and one to your right, and perform the algorithm once and you get across. If you have this, one in front of you, one on your right, perform it once and you get across. And that's it. You got a cross. In this case, you got more than a cross, but it doesn't matter for now. We'll talk about it in the next phase. At this phase, you already have a complete color at the top layer, the white color in this case, two complete layers which surround the complete color, and you also have a cross at the bottom of the cube. If you already have a complete color at the bottom, you can move to the next phase. At this phase, you have to hold the cube upside down. The cross is in front of you and the complete color is at the bottom. There are exactly 4 types or shapes of crosses that you may encounter in this phase. I gave them names so that it will be easier to understand. The first one is what you see here is a cross plus one corner. That's how I name it, a cross plus one corner, and the corner piece may appear at any of the corners. It doesn't matter because you can turn a layer and it will be the same. The second shape is an orphan cross. I call it an orphan cross because it's one cross without any additional corners. The third shape is 6 plus 1, that's how I call it. It's 2 complete lines and 1 edge, what you see here. 2 straight lines and 1 edge. Shape number 4 is what I call 2 missing diagonal corners. As what you see here is a cross and 2 missing diagonal corners and 2 corners which are there. The other missing are here and there. In order to solve this phase, you have to perform one of 2 algorithms, which I'll show you. And these 2 algorithms are right algorithm and the left algorithm, which are kind of a reflection of one another, or a mirror. You just need to know when to use each one of them and where from in the cube. And it's different for each one of the shapes, the 4 shapes that I've told you about. And I'll show you how to do it. So let's go over each one of the 4 shapes of the cross and see how you move on from it. And then I'll summarize it so it will be easier for you to understand. The first shape out of 4 is this one, the cross plus 1. And if you are in one of the other 3 that I'll show you, and you want to get to a complete color, you first have to get to this one, the cross plus 1. And I'll show you how. And only from the cross plus 1 you can get to a complete color. So your goal from any of the other 3 shapes is first to get to the cross plus 1 and then to a complete color. From the cross plus 1, you'll always need to perform the algorithm once and you get a complete color. Let's start with the first case, cross plus 1 corner. Note that the corner can appear in any of these 4 places. Just need to turn it. In general, you want this corner with the color of the cross to be as close to you as possible, so it can be either here or here. If it's already here, then you can leave it there, and either on the right or on the left. But how do you decide whether to use it from the right or from the left? By the color of the cross. See here you have the color of the cross on the left, and here it doesn't exist. You'll always have the color of the cross in front of you either on the left or on the right. If it's on the left, the corner is to your right. And then you perform the left algorithm, because the color of the cross which is in front of you, not at the top, is on the left. If it was the opposite, you would do it from the right, and then instead of this red you would have yellow, and then you would perform it from the right side. So you place the corner of the cross as close to you as possible, and how do you decide? By the color of the cross that you see in front of you. Right in front of you. Not at the top side, but in front of you. So when the corner of the cross is placed and you see the color of the cross on the left, you perform it from the left. You perform the left algorithm. Let's see it. Left. Counterclockwise, upward, top layer. Counterclockwise to the right, left, clockwise, downward, top, counterclockwise to the right, left layer, counterclockwise, upward, top layer twice, it doesn't matter to which direction, and left layer, clockwise, downward. And you got a complete color at the top, and some nice things here at the top layer, which are currently not important. We'll talk about them in the next phases. The most important thing is that you have a complete color at the top. Now let's see the other case. In this case, see the corner is far away from us, so we turn it, and now the corner is right next to us, but there is no color of the cross in front of us, so we turn it. Now the corner of the cross is on our left, and the color of the cross that we see at the top layer is on our right, so we perform the right algorithm. Let's see. Right. Clockwise upward. Top. Clockwise to the left. Right. Counterclockwise downward. Top. Clockwise to the left. Right. Clockwise upward. Top. Twice. It doesn't matter to which direction. And right, counterclockwise, downward. And you got a complete color at the top. What you get at the top layer is currently not important. We'll talk about it later. If you get a complete color at this phase, you can move on to the next phase. This is only valid for cross plus one. Now let's see the other three cases. This is the second case. The orphan cross. It's a cross without any corners, without any yellow corners. In this case, you can do it from various places. You can do it either from here when there's no yellow color, there's no color of the cross in front of you. In this case, you can do it either from the right or from the left, whichever one is more convenient for you. If you want to do it from the right, you do it from the right. If you want to do it from the left, do it from the left. It's okay. It will work. And if you choose to do it from this place where the yellow color, the color of the cross, is on your left, you perform the left algorithm. Okay? And if you choose to do it from the opposite side where the color of the cross here is on your right, then you perform the right algorithm. So it's either from the left or from the right with the color of the cross, or from where there's no color of the cross, but don't ever do it from the flashlights. Don't ever do it from where you have two corners with a color of the cross. Don't ever do it, you'll waste time. After you perform the algorithm from the orphan cross, you'll get a cross plus one, and then you'll go on with the instructions that I gave you for cross plus one, and then you'll get a complete color. So let's perform the algorithm. I choose the right side. In this case, it's an orphan cross, so I decide by the color of the cross, which is on my right. And it's like this. Right, clockwise, upward, top layer, clockwise to the left, right layer, counterclockwise, downward, top layer, clockwise to the left, right layer, clockwise, upward, top layer, twice, it doesn't matter which side,
and right layer counterclockwise downward. And we got a cross plus 1, and if you perform the algorithm again from this place, from this situation, then you get a complete color. The third case is 6 plus 1. As you remember, it's 2 lines with 1 edge, and it comes in 2 flavors. Let's see the first one. First one is what I call the headlights, the 6 plus 1 with headlights. You see 2 pieces with the 2 corners with the color of the cross in front of you. And in this case, you can perform either the right algorithm or the left one according to your preference, and it will work either way. So you can do it either from the right or from the left, depends on you. In the second case, the missing corners are on your right and on your left. And in order to solve it, you turn it either to the right or to the left. And how do you know where to perform the algorithm? By the color of the cross again. So if the color of the cross is on your right here, then you perform the algorithm from the left. Turn it, and here the color of the cross is on your left, yellow in this case, and you perform the right algorithm, always as far away from this corner as possible. Unlike the headlights, where you perform it either from the right or from the left. In this case, you perform it as far away from the color of the cross. Right in this case, because the color of the cross is on the left, and here the color of the cross is on the right, so you perform it from the left. So from the 6 plus 1, you get a cross plus 1, and then perform it again and get a complete color. The color of the cross is on the right hand side, so we'll perform the left algorithm. The algorithm is on the screen, so let's start. Left layer counterclockwise upward, top layer counterclockwise to the right, left layer clockwise downward, top layer counterclockwise to the right, left layer counterclockwise upward, top layer twice, it doesn't matter which side, and left layer clockwise downward. And you got cross plus 1, perform it again and get a complete color. The fourth case is 2 missing diagonal corners, as you can see here. In this case, you'll have 2 sides of the top layer which don't have the color of the cross. We don't care about these 2 sides. And you'll also have 2 sides with each one of them will have the color of the cross. You see here one on the right, a corner with a yellow, and one on the left. You can perform the algorithm from either of these sides according to the following rule. If the color of the cross is on the right, you perform it from the left. If the color of the cross is on the left, you perform it from the right side. Let's see. In this case, the color of the cross is on the left, so we'll perform the right algorithm. So let's do it. You have the algorithm. Start. And we've got cross plus 1. Now let's summarize everything. I'll start with the orphan cross. From the side, which has no color of the cross, you can do it either from the right or from the left, according to your preference. If you see the color of the cross on the left, you can do it from the left. If it's on the right, you do it from the right. Don't ever do it from the side with the headlights. That is true for orphan cross. 6 plus 1, you can see here. If you're facing the headlights, you can do it either from the right or from the left, according to your preference. If there are no headlights, from this side you cannot do it, but if you had, instead of the blue, you would have yellow, the color of the cross, you would do it from the left, as far away from the edge as possible. And here again, if instead of green you would have yellow, which is on your left, you would do it from the right hand side, as far away from the edge as possible. 2 missing diagonal corners, you always look for the color of the cross, and if it's on your left, you choose to do it from here, so you perform the right algorithm. If it's on your right, you perform the left algorithm. Let's see, the color of the cross is on our right, so we'll perform it from the left. Now we get a cross plus 1, and since the corner was on the right and we don't see the color of the cross on the left, so we turn it to the left. Now we see the color of the cross on our right and we perform it from there. And you get a complete color. You can move on to the next phase now.
At this phase, you already have a complete color at the top, the white in this case. This is your first color. You also have two complete layers which surround the first color. And you also have a complete color at the bottom, which is yellow in this case. And in this phase, we're going to work when we face the complete color, which was at the bottom. Now it's going to be at the top. The goal in this phase is to fix the corners. I mean, to place all the corners in their right location. Let's see what it means. Let's take this one to its location. Where is it? Here. So this one is in the right location. You see it's orange and blue here. But we want that at the same time we'll have this corner placed. That means we should have green and orange and yellow here, and at the same time we have this, which is fine, and we should also have a red and blue here at the same time. So we want all the corners to be in their right location. If we also have an edge between two fixed corners, it's even better, but it doesn't matter. The minimum is to have two placed corners in each side of the cube. That means all the corners should be placed. Let's see what is our goal here. We have three cases of the cube, which means that you completed this phase well. This is the first one. See, all the corners are well placed. See? Blue and orange, blue and green, green and red and blue. And in this case, you can note that you have two green corners here and a blue between them. If you turn the whole cube 180 degrees, you'll see that we have two blue and one green. If we take a look at this one, we have two reds, one orange. Turn it 180 degrees and you get two oranges and one red. This is the first case. So the completing colors are in the opposite sides. See? Orange, red, and blue and green. That's the first case out of three. If you get to this phase, that means you completed this phase and you can move to the next phase, which is the last one. The second case is that the completing colors are adjacent. Like in this case, you see the orange should go here and the blue should go here. Unlike the previous case where they were in the opposite sides of the cube, now they're adjacent to one another. And the same goes to the red and green. See, they're completing each other here. The green should go here and the red should go here. And then you'll have a full cube. This is the second case out of three. If you get to this point, you can move on to the next phase. Now let's see the third one. The third case is where you have, in addition to the yellow color, the complete color here and here, you'll have another complete color here, 1, 2, 3. And if you turn it to the other side, you see that you have all the corners placed, well placed. So you have three complete colors and 3 sides of the cube with one edge which is misplaced and should be somewhere else. The orange should be here, the red should be here, and the blue should be here. We'll talk about it in the next phase. So let's see how we solve this phase and how we get to one of these 3 cases. In order to complete this case, you need to run the algorithm, which is on the screen now, and you need to run it once or twice. I'll tell you how you know when to run it once and when to run it twice. So let's take a look at this case, and I've created here the worst case for you on purpose so you'll learn more. In this case, you see that you have no 2 corners which are identical. So you have blue and green, you have orange and red, you have green and blue and orange and red here. So you don't have any couple which is matching, right? In this case, you'll have to perform this algorithm twice, exactly twice. And another thing that I can say about this is that you can run this algorithm now from whichever side that you want, like this, whatever, whichever side that you want. You can flip it like this, doesn't matter. Since you don't have a matching couple or 3 adjacent cubes, then it doesn't matter. You can do it from wherever you want. Let's pick this side and run the algorithm. So here how it goes. Right, counterclockwise, downward, front, clockwise to the right, right, counterclockwise, downward, back, twice, doesn't matter to which side, 1, 2, right, clockwise, upward, front, counterclockwise to the left, right, counterclockwise downward, back twice, 1, 2, and right twice, doesn't matter to which side, 1, 2. And we've got the yellow color complete back. And now you have a surprise on the left hand side. You'll always have a matching couple here, 2 oranges in this case. Maybe you'll have more than that. Maybe you'll have 3 oranges, or 3, doesn't matter which color, but 3 identical cubes here, or pieces. But at the very least, you'll have 2 matching colors here. So what you'll do after that is just put it as far away from you as possible. That means turn the upper side of the cube, the upper layer of the cube, clockwise, just once, so that the matching color will be as far away from you as possible. They're here. See the 2 oranges here? Like this. And here you have no matching color, and here no, and here no. If you got after this point to one of these 3 cases that I described, then you can move on to the next phase. But if not, then you just perform the algorithm once when the matching couple or triplet, if you have, should be as far away from you as possible. So let's do it again. And after doing this for the second time, you will get to one of these 3 cases that I've shown you, or in rare cases, you will complete the cube. Rare, but it happens. So let's do it. Right, counterclockwise, downward, front, clockwise, right, downward, back, twice, once, twice. Right, upward, clockwise, front, counterclockwise to the left, right, counterclockwise downward, back twice, once, twice, and right twice, 1, 2. And as I promised you, in this case we got 3 colors and 3 sides with placed corners. So we can move on to the next phase. At this phase, you already have a color, 2 complete layers surrounding it, a second color at the bottom, which is now facing up, and you have 2 completing colors which are in the opposite sides of the cube. You see a green and blue here, and green and blue here, and orange and red here, orange and red here. This is the first out of 3 shapes that you may get in this phase. The second is completing colors which are adjacent to one another. You see the orange and blue here are adjacent to one another, and the red and green are the same, adjacent to one another. If they switch, they'll complete each other. The rest is the same. And the third form, shape, is this shape. This is the third shape, which you have 3 colors, and in the sides you have fixed corners with edges which don't match. So you need to fix it, and I'll show you how. After solving this phase, you'll complete the cube. This is the phase in which you'll complete the cube. So I'll teach you how to do it now. Let's start with the first shape, which is the opposite colors. You have the algorithm on the screen, so middle twice, 1, 2. The up layer counterclockwise to the right once, middle twice, 1, 2, up layer twice, doesn't matter to which side, 1, 2, middle layer twice again, once, twice, up counterclockwise to the right, and middle layer twice, once, twice. And the cube is complete. How to solve the second shape, the adjacent edges? Very simple. You have to hold the cube upside down like this, and you have 2 couples of adjacent colors, the orange and blue and the green and red in this case. So you can pick any of the couples, and you always choose from each couple the one which is on the right. So in this case you're looking at both of them, the adjacent colors, and the blue, the majority of this side is blue, so you hold it like this. If you choose to solve it from the red and green, then again you hold it like this, and the green is on the right side, you take the right one. So in this case the right one is the green, in this case the blue one is the right one, so whichever one you want. Another way of looking at it is that the edge which is in front of you should complete the color to its left. Well, it's the same thing. So let's start. So middle twice, 1, 2, up counterclockwise to the right once, middle twice, once, twice, up counterclockwise to the right, middle upward once, up twice, doesn't matter which side, 1, 2, middle twice, 1, 2, up twice, doesn't matter which side, middle upward, and up twice, doesn't matter to which side, 1, 2, and you've got a complete cube. That's how you solve the second shape out of these three that I've shown you. In this case, the third shape can come in two flavors. In both cases, you have three colors, but the matching or the completing edges can be on the right or on the left. Let's take this one for example. You see most of it is orange, most of it is red. Here you have an orange edge which completes the orange color. And in the other case, you also have orange and red, only in this case the red edge completes the red side here. So you have two algorithms for this. They are a kind of a reflection of one another, and you just need to know when to use each one of them. Let's take the first one. If the completing edge, in this case the red edge, is completing this side, then you have to perform the right algorithm from the side of the completing edge. So let's do it. It's on the screen. So right clockwise upward, bottom counterclockwise to the left, right clockwise upward, bottom to the right, right upward, bottom to the right, right upward, bottom to the left, right counterclockwise, bottom to the left, and right twice, doesn't matter to which side. And you completed the cube. If the completing edge, in this case the orange, is a completing edge to this side, it completes the orange side, you do it from the left. So let's do it. The algorithm is on the screen. So left upward, bottom to the right, left upward, bottom to the left, left upward, bottom to the left again, left upward, bottom to the right, left downward, bottom to the right, and left side, left layer twice, it doesn't matter to which direction. And you've got a complete cube. That's it.